right. We are in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 in the one of somewhat flyable airplanes, the A330. I'm just patiently waiting for all the good ones to get dropped in, but till then we're in this one. I like it. It's nice. Um, but the main things I've noticed about this sim so far, um, I was gone when it launched, so I missed all the drama of the servers and everybody, playing Weight Simulator 2024, um, which I do like the name of. Um, some of the things I've noticed right now is it's extremely bloomy. I'm very adamant in 2020 that I like bloom on, but this is just, you see it more so at certain times than others, and especially at night, the runway lights and everything. I'm sure if you've played it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Very bloomy, A, and B, the ground textures are absolute dog poo-poo. I keep reading online that it's a server issue. Once it dies down, it'll be good. This morning I had really good ones. I have yet to see any ground textures that don't look ridiculous. Like right now they're fine, I guess, because we're up at 19,000 feet, but still, 2020 looks better than this. And the trees look strange. They're too defined at altitude. Um, I mean, if you zoom out, it looks fine, I guess. Um, but yeah, I've noticed the ground textures are terrible, and it's such a bummer. Um, I am at a switching to 2020 after playing around in 2024. I can get such better visuals. I'm playing in 4K in 2020 with my 3060 Ti. I'm playing in 1440 here, and it's doing fine. And it looks good at times, but it's just such a... I'm trying to remember that when 2020 launched, I didn't play Flight Sim, but looking back on it, it was the same feeling, Obviously, it was the newest one in like 14 years, whatever it was. So that's going to be better than anything, or better than nothing, but we're going to go ahead and descend. Um, but, hold on. But I know it's going to get worked out. Mods are going to be added in, yada, yada, yada. But just from the get-go, this whole streaming thing is so annoying. And I've got a very high internet connection. I don't know anything about nerd language, but I just did Ethernet, which I haven't been doing for some reason, but I just did. I'm like 500 megabajillion of upload or download, whatever the heck. It's a lot, okay? But still, the ground textures are garbage, so whoever thought, let's have everybody stream it on these servers and yada, yada, yada. Right now, I feel like it looks better than it usually does by a very small margin. But honestly, dude, if I could just take the trees from this game and put them in Flight Sim 2020, we would have the best looking sim in the entire world that will ever have existed outside of real life. I'm determined that trees from this game, if somebody can mod that, I don't know how that works, but I got a feeling it won't happen. But if it did, I would be the happiest person in the entire world. Trees from 2024 and 2020, I'd never touch 24 again. It would have to really woo me and, maybe put on some lingerie and do a sulky sort of dance. But even then, I'd be like, I know what tricks you're up to. Streaming, get out of here. So, I was gone when it dropped. I was actually flying a real plane, which I did a little 2-minute video on if you want to see that. The coolest experience in the entire world. So I wasn't missing the sim so much, and then I got back. I was like, oh, let me download it. And I'm just kind of, it's exciting because it's new and it's cool, but it's got so long to go that I hopped back in 2020 a second ago because I just got a new NVMe to move all my stuff. Yeah, anyway. 2020, the way I have my settings and my flow, my parallel 42, all my stuff, it looks absolutely breathtaking compared to this. Getting used to these textures, this stuff, because I have everything on such a low setting to run this with absolutely nothing in return. So it's anyway. This is my first like full flight in the sim with the 330, and it's fine. It's fine. Like if I don't know, 2020 is so much better at the moment, and honestly, I'm gonna be sticking with it. So yeah, that's my 2 cents.